It is flying under the call sign of KOUNOTORI. That is the Japanese word for white stork. It was selected after more than 17,000 submissions were given to the Japanese Space Agency to name this cargo craft. It is set to lift off from the Tanegashima Space Center in 1 minute and 30 seconds. It is going to be heading up to the International Space Station for the next 7 days, carrying with it 5.3 tons of supplies for the Expedition 26 crew. This will be the second time that this particular spacecraft has flown. The first one, which was the original and maiden flight of HTV, took place back in September 2009. It spent more than a month and a half docked with the International Space Station. This particular HTV, number 2, will stay until about the end of March, docked with the International Space Station. After that point, it will be undocked and will head into a destructive reentry into the Earth's atmosphere. Now 53 seconds away from the launch of the Japanese HTV cargo craft.
51, 50, 49, 50, 48, 47, 46, 47, 45, 46, 47, 41, 42, 43, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 37, 38,
T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
The launch deck water curtain starts.
28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21,
Thermal batteries activation.
15 seconds.
Flight mode on.
Flight mode on.
10.
全システム準備完了。
All systems are ready.
5 seconds to launch.
6、5、4、
メインエンジンスタート。
Main engine ignition.
Main engine start of the HTV. And liftoff. Liftoff of the Japanese HTV cargo craft, heading for a rendezvous with the International Space Station next Thursday.
2号機を搭載した H2B ロケット2号機は平成23年1月22日
Pitch maneuver complete. The HTV now heading toward the southeast out over the Pacific Ocean.
宇宙センターから打ち上げられました。
We had a liftoff of the H-2B launch vehicle number 2 with the KOUNOTORI-2 on board from the Tanegashima Space Center at 2:37:57 p.m. on January 22, 2011, Japan Standard Time.
打ち上げ以降、ロケットの管制は吉信発射管制塔から竹崎総合司令塔に引き継がれています。
After liftoff, the launch vehicle operation control was shifted from the blockhouse to the range control center.
ロケットは
50 seconds into the flight, the Japanese HTV and its H-2B booster already going supersonic.
の太平洋上へ飛行しています。
The HTV is now flying over the Pacific Ocean to the southeast with its initial flight angle of 108.5 degrees.
1 minute and 10 seconds into the flight, all systems performing well.
70、80、
Coming up on the point when the 4 solid rocket boosters will burn out.
ロケットは正常に飛行中です。
The H-2B is now flying smoothly.
110、
SRBA 燃焼終了。
SLBA burnout.
120、
JAXA confirming separation of the solid rocket boosters. These come off 2 at a time.
SRBA 第1ペア分離。SRBA 第2ペア分離。
The first and second pairs of the SLBA were jettisoned.
Both pairs of solid rocket boosters have now separated. One minute and 30 seconds from now, the fairing that protects and covers up the HTV at the very top of that rocket will jettison. At that point, the rocket will be 75 miles in altitude.
The Ogasawara station has started tracking.
It
It's 3 minutes after liftoff.
第1段エンジンの燃焼は正常、制御系飛行経路も正常です。ロケットは順調に飛行を続けており、現在の高度は約 108km、秒速約 2.2km です。
The first stage engine combustion, attitude control, and flight trajectory are all normal. Current altitude is about 108 kilometers. Velocity is approximately 2.2 kilometers per second.
衛星フェアリング分離。
Payload fairing jettison.
Confirmation that the fairing has been jettisoned. The first stage will continue to burn for 2 more minutes. There you see the smoke trail left there above the Tanegashima Space Center.
第1弾エンジンの燃焼は正常、制御系飛行経路も正常です。
The first stage engine combustion, attitude control, and flight trajectory are all normal.